I feel as though I have manifested a sneak peek of Gypsy Rose's life after Lockup season 2, because I just did my reaction of the last sneak peek, and then we get another one, and I'm like, did I manifest this? We're going to be reacting to this today because there is a new sneak peek of Gypsy Rose's new show that you already know I'm so excited for. I loved the first season. I was so entertained by it. Those of you who are like, oh, why do you like this show? I don't know. You're clicking on this video about it, so you obviously like it too. We're going to go ahead and react to this today. I'm not going to waste any of y'all's time. We're going to hop into it.
7 years ago, we met for the first time.
I got back with the man that I truly love.
I feel like that is so sad still to this day, that there's just so much emphasis put on this is the man that I truly loved, when like you married a man you didn't truly love. Like, I mean, yeah, Ryan gives me the ick for sure, but I still feel bad for the dude that he was bamboozled like this. But also he did write Gypsy Rose in prison, so how bad do I really feel? Like, I mean, it's kind of what you get. It is heartbreaking for him for sure.
We're unexpectedly expecting.
I do not believe it's that unexpected. Like, Gypsy Rose was trying to make a baby, and she's like trying to act like it was unexpected. Girl, we all know that you wanted a baby, and that's fine, but like, shout it from the rooftops. Like, I was trying with Ryan. I tried with him the second I could. Like, let's just say it for what it is. This was not an accident. We were clearly trying, and that's fine. That's fine if that's what you want to do. But let's not pretend that it was an accident.
I wish she had gotten through this divorce before this happened.
I wish she had gotten through this divorce before this happened, says the man that did the thing to make a baby with her before she left her husband.
Ryan texted me. He has lingering hope that I will go back to him.
I feel like he has lingering hope that you'll go back to him because according to Ryan, you would text him things that would make him feel like y'all might get back together. I mean, we even saw in the last show that like she was on the phone with him talking about missing him and stuff like that. And then as soon as he started, you know, alluding to maybe we'll get back together, whatever, like she's like, cutting that down, like, nope. But it's like, you can't say these things to this person that likes you and lead them on, and then whenever they're then led on because you led them on, act surprised about it.
Even with the pregnancy.
If I am the father, I will do my responsibilities.
I feel like he was kind of hoping that this was his baby, but I mean, the whole situation was just so sloppy. This is why you don't try to make a baby with somebody that you don't really love when you love somebody else, and then you're just going to go and then make the baby with them. And now it's confusing, and you have to do DNA tests and stuff like this because you did it so close together. This was just not a smart situation, like, under any circumstances, and like doing this at the expense of everybody's feelings involved is just sloppy hot mess.
I never had any doubts of who the father was. I'm gonna have a paternity test done for Ryan's speculation.
So she's saying that she's having a paternity test done for Ryan's speculation. Then why was it made public? Like, if it was just for Ryan, like, why were we posting screenshots and stuff and like selling stories to the tabloids? You know what I mean? Like, there's a whole lot of narrative building here, but it's like, if it was just for Ryan, it would have been hush hush behind the scenes. This was for the public too, because people were speculating that it was Ryan's baby, and then they also posted the DNA test results online. It wasn't just for Ryan.
Life is throwing us a lot of curveballs right now.
I'm still on parole, so we can't live together.
She can live with him if they get married, but he doesn't want to marry her. That's the thing. Like, that's why she was able to live with Ryan. Or excuse me. Yeah, Ryan. Oh my God, I'm getting their names confused. The reason why Gypsy was able to live with Ryan was because they got married. So if Ken wanted to marry Gypsy, they could get married and she could live with him, but he doesn't want to do that. That's something that's missing here. Maybe they talk about that deeper in the show. I mean, yes, she is still legally married to Ryan, so that does have to be said, that you can't marry somebody else if you're already married, you know? Or I think it's actually finalized. They could get married now, you know, and they haven't. So I'm just throwing that out there. Like, this is a conscious decision to currently not be married. Because if Ken wanted to live with her and the baby, like, all he'd have to do is marry her, and they could.
What is this? The hairbrush of an ex-girlfriend.
Damn, so she finds a brush. I mean, obviously wasn't using that on his head. I'm just gonna say that. That obviously was not his brush. That is interesting. If I didn't live with my man and he worked at a bar and he didn't want to marry me, and I found a woman's hairbrush in his house, The red flags are flagging. The red flags are flagging, y'all. That is a little crazy. I'm curious if there's something behind that. Like, I need to know what you all think, but I do not get, I want to commit to Gypsy vibes from Ken. I get the vibes that he showed back up whenever she got out of prison because she was getting a lot of attention and he could get famous for it. I feel like the TVs and everything were a part of his decision. I have a hard time believing that he would have reached back out if all of this wasn't happening. That's just my 2 cents. But with that being said, it is very interesting that he finds a woman's hairbrush, or she finds a woman's hairbrush in his house when they don't live together.
I got death threats. People don't feel like I'm going to be a good mother because of what my mom put me through. Let me prove you wrong.
Gypsy Rose.
Guys, did you know that people didn't think she was going to be a good mom because of what her mom put her through? And not what they did to her mom? Somebody forgot what happened. Does anybody need to be reminded of how her mother was found? In Gypsy's book, she was going on a massive, thing about how her mom wanted to have like her throat cut open. And then that's how her mom was found. We're not concerned that you won't be a good mom because your mom wasn't a good mom to you, because a lot of people have had parents who weren't good to them and they ended up being amazing mothers. But these people weren't involved in the murder of their mother, a gruesome murder. Like, people, when they looked up the crime scene photos of how she was found, were traumatized. Okay. I feel like there's so much like pointless drama that pops up about Gypsy that people forget about the crime. When she wants out of a situation in the past, she has resorted to manipulation and murder. Okay? It's serious. This is serious stuff. Very serious stuff. Like, you can't erase what happened. And it feels like when someone is in prison for this gruesome crime and they come out and they're immediately trying to make a baby, it is going to be concerning that maybe they won't be able to handle motherhood because it's not easy. I'm not over here like, oh, don't ever take any time away from your baby. That's not what I'm freaked out about. Like, some people are putting all their energy towards, she went to a concert and left her newborn at home. Like, no, I'm concerned with the fact that she was a part of this situation with her mom and her murder. And now a little girl is in her care. That's where I'm concerned. And again, I want to be wrong. I was wrong about, her blasting her daughter and exploiting her online. I was wrong about that. She hasn't done that. And I think that's great. Some people say, she hasn't done it because she wants all the attention for herself, blah, blah, blah. I don't feel that way. People could say negative things about me because I get on the internet and I put myself on there and I post TikToks and I post YouTube videos, and you never see my child. That is my entire day. Like, this is like when I'm taking time to do my own thing. It's filming videos. But I'm a full-time mom. But some people could look at what I do and be like, oh, look, she's never with her kid, just because you never see me with him on the internet. Most of my pictures and videos on my phone are of my son. I just don't share them. You know what I mean? Because I don't feel like the internet is a place for kids. But some people could look at me and be like, oh, she's a terrible mom. Like, look, she gets on the internet and just films herself and gets all dressed up just to sit there and talk, blah, blah. Somebody could say that about me, but they don't see what I do all day, so I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? It's like, so her not posting her child doesn't make me think. That's not the reason why I would think, oh, she's not being a good mom. It's this murder. This is bigger and greater than everything. Okay? This is bigger and greater than everything. And people are forgetting it. It's not that she's going to a concert. That's just my 2 cents. Are you guys excited to watch this show? Let me know what you think in the comments down below if you're ready for it. If you guys would like to check out my Etsy where I sell jewelry that I make, I will have it linked down below. Every time you purchase something, you are helping support me and creating this content for you. I appreciate every sale that I make so much. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see y'all soon for another video.